there's like a little stage. There's like a little performance going on right there. There are people on stage right now. Yeah, that's what makes Camden so awesome. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm currently homeless, living in a hostel in Arlington. Leaving the United States, I'm leaving some of my loved ones. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I didn't want to be living on the street. And so I went to this hostel. That kind of saved me from the concrete. I currently work in freelance construction. I didn't finish school when I was in America. And so there's this awesome school that I could go to, and I knew I could get an education in such a way that I could even begin working in my field. What it means to produce, right from the heart, take the dreams to the booth, put the beats in the loop, every single... My first love and my final love will be music, and that is what I want to express professionally, that is what I want to express personally. So anyway, I go on the website of the school, and there's like, I find out that there's scholarship opportunities. There's like it's possible, it's possible, you know. Yeah, I'ma win this scholarship. Yeah, no more blue collar shit. I'm like, yeah. No, didn't get the scholarship. I feel like I'm in a hurry to try to get to this certain place where I have that sense of family. I have that sense of, completion. I have my own home. It feels lonely until I can achieve some of those things. Someone came in and was like, hey, there's this group. They're called the Messengers. And I don't think anybody really understood what he was saying or just didn't realize the opportunity. But for some reason, I was like, hey, that sounds interesting. I will go.
The Messengers is a band. It's a large band as well. There are many people in it. We sort of range from 20 to 30, sometimes 35 musicians. Half the group are students at the Guildhall School, and the other half are people that have experienced homelessness.
So we perform and we write. Do you know, my memory is not very good. All I know is that I get a text and I come if I can.
We always write original music, and that is at the very core and essence of what we do. It really is a collection of the ideas of all the people that are in the room.
It's been a bit of a wild ride to set up this project. We thought it was all kind of in the bag, all the arrangements had been made. We were going to play at a 200-seater venue, and then their building works massively overrun. So they're not ready for us, and they said there is one space free. It's the concert hall, and I was like, what? So that's the 600-seater venue. We have this amazing gig in a big London venue coming up. We have 3 days to rehearse a 60-minute set. We also have to write a new piece completely from scratch. So the pressure is on.
So Sig was like, look, you guys take 10 minutes, write this song, and then we because the band is rehearsed, we need to. And so I'm like, okay. So we're like, okay. So it's like, okay. So Like, we have to work.
I think this should be the second verse.
We're brainstorming and we're thinking about all these different things, and we thought about all these different ideas, and then we put some of them together, and some of it was kind of cheesy, you know, like, no, this is not what we need. There's some themes that kept repeating, and I thought that was good, but then I was like, oh, I just don't know.
You can see people going a little bit dizzy in terms of how on earth are we going to make this work. Let's do that again, that build up again.
It is really hard work. I mean, doing anything with people, you know, in that really intense way is hard work. And I think there are, of course, moments of high stress and tension.
Okay, let's nail it and record it, and then we can have lunch.
It is a challenge. And I suppose in some ways, we all need that impetus to give ourselves some inner strength.
There's something really important about sharing that kind of intimate process with another person.
All right, listen to how this sounds and tell me if this sound makes any sense to you. There's a utopia in us all, a place not made with bricks or walls, infinite possibilities await. Seek and we shall find this place.
Searching, seeking, finding, looking, finding. Find the light in us all.
All of a sudden, the lyrics that I had just jotted down became the second part of the verse in the song. And I was just like, let's go. And so that just gave me this sense of like, all right, there is a guiding force. There is something more here going on than the cerebral. There's something else. There's a message that needs to be told. For me, my primary challenge is just not having family here. Having to carefully navigate how I'm going to spend the rest of my life. What will my income be like? How far will I go with my music? Will that be able to feed me? Psychologically, I feel like I've endured some emotional trauma, some real emotional trauma that I haven't yet. I don't even know, like, I don't like how to, there's, I don't know how to recoup. So there's definitely a side of me that needs healing, you know, unpacking. When I walked in that space, it's huge. The space is gigantic. The authentic wood everywhere. All the details of what makes an orchestra hall famous, all those details are there. And then here I am experiencing them up close.
Keep communications up. Everybody keep watching. Let's be open for all of that. And and we'll just rock it. Awesome. Have a wonderful time, everyone.
Enjoy it. Make your Enjoy it.
When you're on stage speaking about your internal observation and understanding of life to people, and they're capable of hearing that and processing that, and it makes them feel good, and it inspires them, and it enlivens them, and the music that accompanies it goes with it, and there's just this sense that we are all on one accord. That right there is like that's like the ultimate therapy for me, because it completely rewards me. That was absolutely the most mind-blowing experience I've ever had. It was incredible. That changed my life. What do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do with myself now?